Good Friday afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It's good to be back in the saddle. I am your host, Casey Halpern, and today we will be returning to the Immaculate Grid playing field. I haven't played in a week due to the July 4th holiday, and I was staying at my cousin's house, so couldn't really stream much. I had a little kid running around and two dogs, so it wasn't the optimal environment. But we're back. We're burnt. The sun remains undefeated. Got a nice little tan though going. Good base to set in the weekend. And we're ready to roll today. It was a tough Immaculate Grid last time out, as we all know what happened. And Derrek Lee, the spelling of Derek, got the best of me. But we're over that. We're mentally recovered, and we're here to win today, baby. We are here to win today. Before we get into it, I wanted to do a few housekeeping items I want to briefly touch on before we get revenge on the grid. It's one pessimistic update and then two optimistic updates. Actually, they're not really updates. They're just my thoughts in general. We'll start with the bad. The New York Yankees. What a joke they are. I mean, just when you think they're going to take a much-needed series against their division foe, they just crap the bed. They take the first two games of a much-needed four-game series, and then they just get shellacked in the last two games. They were down 13-0 in the fourth inning last night. Just pathetic stuff. I'm not going to waste my breath further here. On to the good. Taylor Swift. She's done it again. She is simply her, as the kids like to say. As a big Swiftie, I just want to give her a shout out, give her her flowers. The biggest pop star of all time, and I'm not even exaggerating. She's got the world wrapped around her damn finger. She's bigger than big. I don't know. She makes the Beatles look small. Lastly, Surf Lodge, a special, special place. Had an absolute blast in Montauk this July 4th weekend with my fellas. We turned the inside of Surf Lodge into Madison Square Garden. It was a damn movie. Scorsese was even there to direct it. Just a great weekend all around. Tremendous vibes with tremendous people at a tremendous venue. I can't recommend Surf Lodge enough. The Surf Lodge hype is real, folks. That's all I'm going to say. They can continue charging me $30 a pop for Reposado on the rocks, and I don't give a damn. I'm going to still go back. I'm going to pay the obscene prices. Yeah, it's a scene, but you know what? It's a good scene. Not a big fan of going out in the Hamptons, but Surf Lodge, they're the exception to the rule. Special place. Great time there. Go out there with your buddies. You won't be remiss. All right, let's get into the grid. Phone is in my hand. Onto the couch she goes. Let me load up the grid. And let's get cooking, baby. Let's get cooking! See the grid. Yep. All right. At first glance, it actually looks pretty easy. I mean, having the Yankees on the grid is just very helpful for myself. We'll start there. Tulo. Man, injuries got the best of that guy. He was so good with the Rockies to start his career, then moved around, Blue Jays, Yankees. He was just really good. Like, you thought he was like the next Jeter. I mean, he had some unbelievable seasons. Unbelievable seasons. I mean, this is easy. Nolan. Ooh, Rockies, Tigers. Oh, that's got to be our CJ Crone, member of Woody and Doug. Woody and Doug is my beloved fantasy baseball team that I share with one of my best friends, Brett. CJ Crone, we just added him off waivers when he got off the IL last week. He's gonna play a lot of ball for us. We need a first baseman. He fills that void. This is Rafael Furcal. You can also go Shelby Miller here. People forget Shelby Miller was traded for Dansby Swanson. What a horrible trade the Diamondbacks made. The Diamondbacks traded the rights to Dansby Swanson to the Braves for Shelby Miller a couple years ago. Just an awful trade, and Shelby Miller was just trash with the Diamondbacks when he got traded. Andrew Jones. All right, we'll start with the home run. We'll come back to that. These are easy. I am not a machine. I am Albert. I mean, this is a really easy grid today. Judge, A-Rod, whoever you want. Joe Judge. No, we're not going to select Joe Judge, even though it's not the old Giants coach. But we could do like a 10-minute monologue on Joe Judge, the Giants coach, one day. That guy just had zero clue. I mean, the guy took a kneel on 3rd and 7 in his own 10-yard line. Just absolutely pathetic stuff. And then he became the de facto offensive coordinator with the New England Patriots last year. As a Jets fan, I love that, even though the Patriots won both games against them. But yeah, Joe Judge, horrible NFL coach. All right. This is tough. This is tough. Braves, Tigers. Braves, Tigers. Was Johnny Peralta on the Braves? I know he's on the Tigers. I don't think he was. I think he was on the Cardinals. Oh man. I'm telling you, the sun just really took me to the woodshed this weekend. I even use sunscreen, but nothing you can do. That thing is undefeated. You cannot beat the sun. You cannot beat the sun. I've been putting on aloe every day. Still not doing much for me. Tigers, Braves. Tigers, Braves. Oh, it's actually... I actually know the answer to this. This is my guy. Let the bat wiggle, baby. Gary Sheffield. He had a cup of coffee with the Tigers. I'm almost positive. Oh yeah, he did. And that's it. We went immaculate, baby. That's how you start the weekend. That's how you come back strong and get revenge on the grid. I mean, it was easy today, but rarity score. What's this? Is this new? Rarity score calculated. That's the sum of the percentages for each cell you get correct plus 100 for each jump. The cell score will change throughout the days. More games get completed. Got it. Yeah, today was easy. 7.4 was the average score. I mean, look, but that's how you set the tone for the weekend. That is how you set the tone for the weekend. That's good stuff. Good stuff, Casey. All right. We will be back next week, hopefully Monday, if I'm not too busy, to fit this in for 10, 15 minutes. But I hope all you cool cats and kittens have a terrific weekend. Give that new Taylor Swift album a listen. If you can, put on your Resi notifications, head out to Surf Lodge. You will have a tremendous time. Trust me on this one. All right. Love you all, and we'll chat soon. Have a great weekend.